from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
the game. We got Navy taking on Tulsa. Navy sitting at 1-6 on the year, 4-3 against the spread, while the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes are 3-4 on the year, 3-4 against the spread as well. Let's see if there's any major injuries right now for Navy. The safety is questionable, West, as well as a tackle. He's questionable as well as Kosavella for the midshipmen. As for the Golden Hurricanes, Wick, defensive end, he is questionable for undisclosed injury, and the safety, Ray, is questionable as well. Navy's coming off a 27-20 loss against Cincinnati. They definitely played them probably the best out of every team this year, including Notre Dame. And Tulsa's coming off a 32-31 thriller against South Florida. And before that, they beat a great Memphis team, 35-20. Well, I ain't going to say great, but a pretty good Memphis team in that conference, 35-29. Get to these actual factors. Navy, they're 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games. The totals hit under 7 out of the last 10. They're 1-11 straight up in the last 12 games this season. 4-1-1 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing against Tulsa. 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games against Tulsa. 1-5 though straight up in the last 6 games on the road. 1-6 straight up in the last 6 games in the last 7 games this season. But 4-1 against the spread whenever they're playing against an opponent in the ACC. And the unders hit 4 out of the last 5 games whenever they're playing against an opponent from the West Division of the American Conference. Tulsa, the total's gone over 6 out of the last 6 games. They're 3-6 straight up in the last 9 games, 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games at home. The total's also gone over 5 out of the last 5 games this year, and they're 9-2 straight up in the last 11 games when playing against an AAC conference opponent, and 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games against the West. So Tulsa up there in Oklahoma taking on the Navy midshipmen. Marley, what's your play on this?
I like Tulsa, but I only like them first half. And I'm just scared of the 11. I just think it may be too many points. Oh, this line has changed dramatically. Oh, no, I'm on first half. I'm sorry. I'm on first half. Yeah, that's what I want to be on. Tulsa first half, it says 6.5. Okay. I like the first half to come out at home strong. Navy has issues scoring, even though they run the triple option, but they're still only averaging 17.9 points a game, and they're giving up 31.9 points a game. I have a rule about point differentials, like nothing. I don't take teams that score less points than they give up, and this is by almost double, even though Tulsa only scores 25 and gives up 32. But that's at least a touchdown more than what Navy does. I lean under as a play as well, but officially first half Tulsa minus 6.5.
All right.
This is a sloppy game. I just don't like the quarterback play I'm going to get from Labate. That's the midshipman quarterback. You know, I mean, it's just going to pin down. At the end of the day, can Tulsa stop the triple option?
Right. Flat top, what's your play for this game?
Yeah, I'm right there with you about taking teams that score way less than they give up. So I like Tulsa here as well in the first half. I think at home, even though Navy played Cincinnati really tough, I think they had the incentive of trying to, knock off that top 5 team, so they played a lot harder. And just looking at their numbers with the triple option, I think Tulsa should be able to take care of business and beat them. 11 is a lot to have, it's a pretty decent spread. So, but I think in the first half, they're at least a touchdown better than this Navy team. So that's what I'm going with.
All right. Cool. So Flat Top likes Tulsa first half. He's on first half this week so far. As for myself, I'm going to go with the points. I think the game against Cincinnati kind of showed not only the staff of Navy, but players. Say it again.
I say, so you're a believer in that shit.
No, I'm just a believer of they haven't really been blown out too many. They haven't lost too many games by double digits. I mean, looking at the last couple of games, Cincinnati 27-20, Memphis, that was one of the games.
No, that's true. That's why I took first half. I was scared of the double digits. So
35-17 against a great SMU team who's undefeated. That's going against U of H this week. 31-24
in Dallas.
Say it again.
That was in Dallas.
Right, and then you got UCF. They beat UCF 34-30. Then losing to U of H 28-30. So I think if they play their game, come out controlling the ball, you have no choice. These type of teams, you have no choice but to get better week in and week out. You're doing what you do and perfecting what you do. So, and just looking at this Tulsa team, not too many victories by more than double digits. I mean, they beat South Florida by 1 point. They beat Memphis 35-29. They lost to U of H 45-10. They beat Arkansas State a team that they should have blew out 41-34. Ohio State, they lost by double digits. They lost to Oklahoma State by less than a touchdown. So I'm just, I'm not a believer in Tulsa's quarterback. So just keep it short. Just to keep it short, I'm going to ride with Navy to control the ball on a Friday night and cover the spread plus 11. So that's my official play. Guys, real quick, check out our record from last week. Marley, what's the play? What's going on in the Astro games? Are you watching it by any chance?
No, I'm not, but I'm tripping because I'm not. So let me put it on right now, and I'll give you an update soon.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from